Hello everyone, this is Robeline Abanda, and today I'll be identifying the major bones in the human skeletal system using a diagram. And as you can see, here is my diagram, and I'll briefly explain the name and function of each part. Okay, so first, the axial skeleton. This forms the central part of our body. So let's begin with the skull. So here, this is the skull. The skull, it protects our brain and supports the shape of our face. Next is the mandible. Here is the mandible, as you can see over there. This is our lower jaw. It helps us chew and speak. And next to the mandible is the thorax. This part is the thorax, also known as the rib cage. It protects our heart and lungs and helps us breathe. Next is the sternum. This is the sternum. This is the chest bone in the center that connects the ribs and protects the organs inside. Next is the spine. We are all familiar with the spine, of course. This is our backbone. It supports our posture and protects the spinal cord. And last from the axial is the sacrum. It is a triangular bone that connects the spine to the pelvis and supports body weight. So this is the sacrum. Okay, so now let us move on to the upper limbs, the appendicular skeleton. This includes the bones of our arms and our hands. So let's first is the clavicle. This is our collarbone. It connects the arm to the chest and keeps the shoulder stable. Next is the scapula. There. The shoulder blade, it helps with arm movement. Next is the humerus, the upper arm bone that moves our arm. This part is the humerus, as you can see in the diagram. Next is the ulna, the forearm bone on the pinky side. It helps move the elbow. This is the ulna. Next is the radius. The radius is the bone on the thumb side of the forearm. It allows wrist rotation. Next is the carpus. These are the wrist bones that help our hand move. And next to the carpus, we have the metacarpus. This, you can see in the diagram. The metacarpus, these form the palm and support hand movement. And lastly, the phalanges. The phalanges, these are our figure bones. They help us grip and hold things. So that's the major bones in the upper limbs or the appendicular skeleton. Okay, now let us move on to the lower limbs. These are the bones of the legs and feet. So as you can see in the diagram, from this part is the lower limbs. Okay, first is the pelvis. So you can see in the diagram, it supports the spine. It connects the legs and protects organs in the lower body. And next is the femur. This is the femur. Okay, it is the thigh bone. It's the longest and the strongest bone in the body. Next is the patella, also called the kneecap. This is the patella from the diagram. The patella is also called the kneecap. It protects the knee and helps it move. Next is the tibia. This is the tibia. The tibia is the shin bone that carries most of our body's weight. Next is the fibula. This is the fibula. A thinner bone beside the tibia. It supports the ankle and lower leg. Next is the tarsus. This is the tarsus. These are the ankle bones that help move the foot. Okay, next is the metatarsus. The function of it is the bones in the middle of the foot that supports the balance. And lastly is the phalanges. Our two bones, they help us walk and stay balanced. So this is the phalanges. And that's it. We've just identified the major bones in the human skeletal system. I hope this helps you understand how our body is protected and supported from the inside. Thank you so much for watching.